Welcome back. Today I wanted to make a video talking about how you can endear more people to you. And if you're doing something like holding a position, a powerful position in a company, you're running for public office in your city, you're trying to get people to like you more, not in a people pleaser kind of way, but just trying to build a career, trying to galvanize people, bring them together for whatever your purposes are. And your effectiveness depends directly on people liking you and people respecting you. As you get older, people, especially in organizations and nonprofits and politics where they have a choice to work with you or not, you want people to work with you. You want people to respect you. You want people to frequent your business. And they won't do that in small communities or even larger ones if they don't like you. Now, what makes people not like you? Well, if they see you as problematic, and these days, you really don't need to give people any reason. Just being a different race than somebody, just being a different sex than somebody, male versus female, black versus white, that's sometimes all people need to dislike you. So you really have to set a good first impression, and you really have to control the information that is surrounding you so that people don't get the wrong idea, because a lot of people are just looking for any reason. As horrible as this sounds with humans, sometimes people are looking for any reason to discredit you, because often with human psychology, people are just waiting to find someone they can channel any frustration they have on a particular person that they deem a problem. So how do you not fall into that trap? And specifically for this video, I titled it, "How Do I Handle Things Quietly and Not React in a Way That Is Too Public?" And it's exactly what I just said. Whenever you have a disagreement or some kind of issue with someone, always try and handle it privately. And that's not just for the respect of the individual who you're trying to handle it with. That's so people don't see you in any situation where you are reprimanding someone or getting upset or even being critical. The human brain, when people see you in that mode, they are more likely to not like you, because the emotions that you're using in that moment when somebody does something to upset you or they cross a boundary, if the public or people in your community see you after that altercation has happened, all they're going to see is that critical emotion coming out of you, that angry or resentful emotion coming out of you, even if you're holding your composure well. Often when you have a lot of things to get done, you will have to go through many periods of correcting things within your organization. And that means probably correcting people. And even if you're doing it in a fair way, as I said, people will look at you, especially men. You know, anybody, when they get upset and have those kind of vibes, people don't like that. They want the friendly, light, carefree, fluffy feeling. But when you're trying to get things done, you often have to, that's when you face the most conflict, because the universe is testing you. So how do you get around that? You do it all in private. You move like a stealthy ninja. So in the online world, let's say you manage a Facebook page or a Facebook group and you have to correct someone, don't. Just remove the post if you're the admin. If you're in a situation and you can just administer whatever sanctions you need to administer and you don't have to confront that person, don't. Because every time you appear critical, every time you appear upset or frustrated, people are going to see that. And if they see that a lot of times, they're going to form a judgment about you, and it's not going to be good. So you want to always do everything as quietly as you can when it comes to that type of energy. You want to do it in private, and you don't want anybody to see you like that. That is how you're going to craft an image where people will like you more and people will respect you more. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, but keep in mind, the more information that you give people, the more they have to work with. So it's been an important lesson for me to think about because I take a very active role in my city, and people have long memories and a lot of people hold grudges. And if they see you, it's like I said, especially a man, men are often looked at as they can't control their aggression, that type of thing. So especially women, when they're looking at men, they will judge them harshly when they get upset or frustrated, even if it's warranted. Don't ask me why, or don't ask me to change it. That's just the way it is. And it's a sad truth. But when you understand it, just keep in your back pocket that anytime you have those feelings coming up in you and you know you need to handle it, and you're even handling it in a responsible way, always do it away from people to where they can't see it publicly, because humans take everything out of context, often don't look at facts and run off emotions. And when people see you behaving in a way that doesn't feel fun and light and fluffy, they don't want anything to do with it. So I hope that helps you in your journey to become the best that you can be. I'll catch you in the next one, and don't forget you're the best. Peace.